Hey Back2Basics, my name is Leah and I am your new Friday vlogger. So I'm super excited. I have been tracking my entire weight loss surgery journey on my YouTube channel. It is Leah's VSG journey, so many of you may be familiar with my story, but just real brief for those of you that are not. I did have VSG surgery December 4th, 2012, so I'm coming up on almost 2 years. My highest recorded weight was 260 pounds. My date of surgery weight was 205. I can't remember now. Anyway, my lowest weight was 122, and I was a little too thin there. I am actually up a bit. I am currently 136. And you know what? I'm totally fine with that. I'm in a size 4'6", I'm doing good. I'm maintaining, and I'm maintaining without exercise. I have literally not been able to work out or do any kind of strenuous exercise for months. I've been struggling with severe anemia, so take your vitamins. So, you know, soon enough I'll be able to get back in the swing of things. So anyway, back to what I'm supposed to be talking about, Friday vlogging. It is today's vlog, or this week's, is how do we handle family and friends that are not positive about aspects in our lives, especially during the holidays when we may or may not be able to avoid them. So, I know this question doesn't directly relate to weight loss, but for any of you that have followed my story on YouTube, I am very familiar with dealing with people, particularly a partner, who is unsupportive. And I documented a lot about that around this time last year. So rather than going through all of it and rehashing it, anyone who is possibly dealing with an unsupportive partner, you may want to go to my personal channel and look back to some of my older videos, maybe around this time last year, because my partner wasn't supportive. He you know what? I'll get off topic. I do that very easily. So, how to deal with people that are unsupportive in your life in general. If you have to do within the holidays. I don't know, for me, I'm very outspoken. So, if I don't like you, you're gonna know. And I'm not saying that's the proper way to handle things. That's how I handle things. And I personally try to avoid people that I just simply don't get along with, or who don't support the things I believe in. In regards to it being family, you know, with friends, you kind of have more control over coming, going, being in a certain situation. Sometimes with family, you can't, because you have to be at someone's home or they're coming to your home. And, you know, what I would say to that is, you can say no. You don't have to go. I mean, if it's that daunting for you, you don't have to go. But I want to take it back a little bit about people being unsupportive in regards to weight loss. Because like I said, while the question doesn't exactly pose it to weight loss, I just feel like I have a lot of experience in that issue. And for many of our family and friends who may be unsupportive, I think a lot of that just goes back to weight loss surgery, it's a new concept for them. Many of them have probably never heard about it. They've never known anyone that's had it. And in some instances, they're thinking it's the easy way out. All you need to do is just diet and exercise, go on Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem. And listen, it is hard to hear those things, but all of those all of those things are misguided and false statements. For many of us, we didn't choose to have weight loss surgery, or if you're in the process of getting weight loss surgery, it's a last resort for many of us. Many of us have done all of these things. And for those that do follow me on YouTube, I say this all the time. Weight loss surgery is a tool. It is not going to fix you, okay? I always say the weight loss surgeon fixed our tummy, not our brain, okay? And as someone who's almost 2 years post-op, I struggle every single day with the food demons. They didn't go away. Weight loss surgery, VSG surgery, which by the way, I did wear this shirt for you today. VSG is for losers. Okay, so weight loss surgery, and this is just my opinion, but it's just, again, it's a tool that's going to make it easier for you to lose a significant amount of weight and maintain that loss, okay? But you still have to work at it. You still got to make lifestyle changes. And oftentimes our family and our friends, they're unsupportive because they didn't sign up for that. This is your journey, okay? It's your journey. It's not their journey. And just, you know, speaking from a personal standpoint with having an unsupportive partner, that was very, very hard. I mean, we lived together, and I guess I just expected him to like embrace the whole surgery and just, you know, compliment me and be my cheerleader and just have my back, because I thought that's what partners did. And I'm not saying that he shouldn't have done that, but it was bad. I mean, looking back at it, and just brief, I did move out of our house last December, and I moved back in June, and we are still together, and we have been able to resolve our issues. We're not perfect every day, but for any of you that are dealing with someone that is unsupportive, I promise, if you just have faith and work at it, you might be able to turn that person into someone that is supportive, because I would say David is definitely supportive of me today. Now, he's not sitting, you know, rah, 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 shish, boom, bah, but he gets it. He finally gets it. He understands that one of the things that like was so crazy for us a year ago was he was just convinced that I was obsessed and that I was crazy for working out so hard and monitoring my food. To this day, I still track all of my food in MyFitnessPal. I'm almost, I think, 700 days tracking. He thought that was crazy obsessive behavior. Weighing my food, eating healthy, and he had me convinced I was crazy and obsessed with it. And while it may seem a little crazy and obsessive to someone that isn't on my journey, that was what I needed. Those were the tools that I needed for my journey. And it was okay that he didn't like it. The important part is that's what I needed. That's what was working for me. And you know, it was hard because it felt like he was being so unsupportive about it, and every day I felt like I had to defend myself against what I was doing and justify, you know, how important these things were to my health. And maybe a lot of you can understand that you've had to do that with your friends and family, that they kind of put your back up against the wall. And you know, the things that I keep looking at my notes because otherwise I will get sidetracked. Two of the things that just kind of sent me over the edge, that I said, you know, I've got to be on my own. I can't keep living in this environment of someone that's not gonna, you know, be supportive of me, because this is my journey. But remember, it's your journey, not theirs. And they get to decide if they want to be a part of that or not. He didn't really want to be a part of that. But kind of the final straw with that for me moving out was his unsupportiveness of saying that I needed to enjoy life and that I was totally obsessing, and it just flat out disgusted me. I mean, disgusted me. And I know that sounds really harsh, but the concept of living through food for enjoyment, this doesn't sound really judgmental, but it's disgusting. I don't live like that anymore. I used to live through food, which is why I got to be 260 pounds. I'm sure probably every one of you out there gets that. So today, after having surgery, do I take pleasure in food? Heck yeah. I still love to eat. I just don't live through that or for that anymore. And my partner wasn't getting that. And me moving out was the best thing that could have ever happened, because he kind of was able to start to see that overall it wasn't that big a deal. And so one of the things, I think, if you are having to deal with unsupportive family and friends, in regards to weight loss surgery, the main message I would say is they have to understand that it's your journey, and that however you choose that journey, that the tracking for me, the weighing my food, the different things I did, that was what I needed. That was what was necessary for me towards my journey to better health, which is why I had the surgery. So if you're dealing with people, family and friends that are unsupportive, if you haven't had surgery yet and you're still looking into it, I would totally encourage you to bring family and partners to the support group meetings, to meet the surgeon, talk to the surgeon, have them ask a professional the questions, and get some answers from the professionals right there in this bariatric surgeon's office. Encourage unsupportive family and friends to seek out things on the internet, books. And again, if it is a partner that is that's unsupportive, go to counseling. Try counseling, because oftentimes the real problem isn't necessarily the weight loss surgery. It's just how everything has changed for you, and you may be a different person. And I'm not saying that it'll work for everybody, but if you do have an unsupportive partner, I would highly suggest counseling. But if after taking those steps, none of those things work, then I think it's really important, for your mental health to just step back. Same thing if you're with family and friends around the holidays and it's just too much for you. Your mental health is way more important. You need to go outside, take a walk, just anything to keep your mental your mental stability okay. And first of all, just remember and keep reminding yourself, for these people that may be unsupportive to you, that this is your body, okay? That you're the one that needs to feel well and feel good about yourself. And as long as you feel that way, sorry, screw the other people. And finally, it's, I think, really important to remember, if you're already on this channel and you're watching videos, you're probably on a lot of forums, Facebook, you've probably met a lot of people in this community. We are such a tight-knit community, and we're willing to help anyone that asks. I know I am, and I know that I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for so many people out there in the community. So I really encourage you to reach out to people that are gonna get you, because your friends and family, they're not. If they haven't had the surgery, they do not get it. They try, but they don't fully get it. And so reaching out to all of us in the community is such a big help. So I probably got kind of off track, but finally, just, you know, to deal with unsupportive family and friends in any aspects of your life, just, you got to have faith and know that what you're doing is right for you. And don't let them steal your joy. Don't let them take away your happiness, because you are worth more than that. This journey is not easy. And contrary to a lot of people that have not had surgery think, it's not easy. It's the hardest freaking thing you'll ever do, but it's also worth it. So find the joy in your results, and that's about all you can do. So, all right. So, I will see you all next Friday. Take care. Bye.